If you're watching this video on the go, like on your phone or tablet, you're probably slowing the person behind you down. So on behalf of that person, I'd like to yell at you, get out of the way! As you may have already noticed, I'm a very tall person. I mean, my head doesn't even fit in the frame of the shot. So the things that bother normal heighted people don't tend to bother me as much. All those problems are usually closer to the ground, and I don't see them because my head is high above the clouds. But there are issues that come with being tall. I think all tall people in the world will agree with me when I say this. I have an issue with people that don't walk. No, not those people. I didn't mean that. I mean, I'm ranting about slow people. No, not that type of slow. This is getting confusing. I'm talking about people that move in the path of me while I'm moving towards my destination, that have the ability to move at an appropriate speed, but instead do not. Hopefully that doesn't offend anyone. I'm not asking for much, I'm just asking move at a normal speed. I'm not asking you to sprint everywhere, I'm not crazy. Well, maybe I'm a little crazy, but the slow walkers of the world drove me to it. Staring at the back of people for so long, it changes you. Shows you who you really are. Anyway, on to the jokes. My first encounters began, like most things, at school. Here is where I realized people of the world don't want to get back to class as quickly as I do. Don't know why that would be. As a result, I saw a lot of my peers walking at really, really slow speeds. Like really, really slow. Holding everyone up who had places to be for a long time. Trying to get to class, I would see a scene similar to looking out onto the mall in Dead Rising. A sea of zombies, too brain dead to move and realize that they are in everyone's way. And I'm just talking about my classmates. As a man of science, I've developed many theories to explain this, and now I think they are ready to be shared with the world. Theory 1 is that people just want to be first. It's like all these people think that walking places is a race, and once they're in the first position, their job is to slow everybody else down. My sister was probably the first person who annoyed me with this. To be fair, we were little young'uns back in the day. She hadn't finished growing, so she wasn't going to keep up with me, her older brother, anyway. But what I noticed was that when I managed to dart around her and walk at my normal speed, she was just stepping on the back of my shoes. When she was in first place, she was all for bobbing and weaving to get ahead of me. And once she got there, she was like, okay, time to relax. It's not a race. It is not a game. There is no gold medal. There is no Olympic event for walking. Except for race walking. If you're an Olympic athlete that was practicing race walking, then I apologize. This rant is not about you, and good luck in Rio. But if I'm being completely truthful, you're not very good. I mean, I'm not an athlete, I haven't been training, and already I'm overtaking you. But there are more people to blame, like the builders who decide that one lane is enough space for 300 people. And the pathways are always just wide enough to make it look like you can go past someone, but you never can. Because they keep swaying around, blocking you off. You try to go past them on the left, they merge left. You try to pass them on the right, they merge right. I would excuse this behavior if we were on a boat, or there was an earthquake, or you were drunk, but I'm a university student. University students don't drink. If you're gonna walk slowly, at least give me the opportunity to go past you. Keep left unless overtaking. I guess one of the reasons why this happens is because theory 2, the person is in front, so they can't see the furious people that they're creating behind them. You have to be aware of your surroundings. I mean, just because you can't hear the train doesn't mean you should have the picnic on the train tracks. You have to see people, hear people, smell people, taste people. You would need consent with those last two, and I don't know many people that would be okay with you sniffing them. But if they are, they're probably going to be okay with you tasting them as well. Another sense that isn't used much is touch. So people walking anywhere, if you have a feeling that you're holding someone up but you're not really sure, just do a quick one of these. Just do a bit of an elbow attack, like that. If you hit someone or you hear a braking noise, run off. And they'll be happy that you're out of their way now. Maybe just have a quick check behind you to see if you're holding anyone up. If you look behind you and you see a line starting to form where there's nothing to line up for, maybe speed it up a bit. But it gets even worse than this. There are people out there that will just stand in walkways, usually in packs, and not even move. They'll just stand there and talk, completely oblivious to the fact that I want to go past them. And I don't mean to sound rude or anything, but the people that tend to block the walkways are usually wider. You know what I mean? I'm going to try and say this as politely as possible. Well, it's not really an issue. I'm not really trying to. It's their life. It's their struggle, and because metabolism, it's different for everyone. And there's groups. It's more like I'm not trying to judge. It's just they're fat. Than less fat people. Hey, fatty! You know it's a great way to lose weight? Walking! Hey guys, it's called a walkway, not a talkway. We did it. We did it. The perfect joke. The perfect joke! I had a situation recently where I was walking up a flight of stairs and there was someone in front of me and they just stopped. Why would you do that? They just don't care about the people around them. She could have stopped at the top of the stairs and given way for everyone else to get past. But no, she stopped on a step. She stopped on a thin ledge that not only blocked anyone else's way from getting past her, but put her own life in danger. Do you know how many people die on stairs every day? Another theory is that people walk slowly because they're doing something else while they're walking, like talking on their phone or reorganizing what's in their bag. A different way of saying this is that some people are idiots that don't know how to multitask. See? I'm multitasking right now. And I'm not smart. I've been told that many times. It's very easy. Left foot forward, right foot forward. Repeat, repeat, repeat. We learnt this at a very young age. It's not left foot forward, brainstorm what foot to use next, then use that foot. It's not that difficult to remember what foot to use next. You have two options, and you already used one. This is not my fault, by the way. I'm not intentionally walking at a fast pace, so I'm not late to wherever I need to be. I don't walk fast because I'm running late. I'm a prompt person. I leave early so that I get where I need to be. And in the worst case scenario, I'm on time. Theory 4, I don't think people understand urgency. In traffic, when you hear the siren of an emergency vehicle, people get out of the way so it can go past. But when they see a normal person, nobody cares. I had an idea that may work. I need to put a light bulb on my head. Hear me out. I'll put a flashing light on my head and carry a megaphone wherever I go. And every second I'll yell, "Move it, move it, move it," and that'll be my siren. Then people will see that I have places to be and they'll move faster or safely get out of the way. I'm not running late, I just want to be on time. The more likely outcome would be that people would just get annoyed with me. They'd try to distance themselves from the guy with the light on his head. But if they're moving faster to get away from me, that's a success. The final and probably most plausible theory is that people walk slower when they're with others, like family or loved ones. People walk slowly together because they enjoy each other's company. They want to spend as much time as they can with the other person, and walking slower increases the amount of time they have together, which is sweet. To have someone to walk with and spend your life with is something special, and it shouldn't be interrupted. However, if you're ever walking along with someone and suddenly the sun disappears, everything goes pitch black, it could be because I'm standing above you, blocking the sun out with my tall head, wishing you would walk faster and plotting my justice. If I had a nickel for every time I've been walking behind someone and the person in front of me just isn't moving, I would have more things to throw at them to get their attention. I'm just sick of leaving somewhere, seeing a giant crowd of people and having to go, well, this is going to take a week longer than I thought it would. I'm sorry if I went into a rage here and there. It's just, I've had a long time to brainstorm this rant. The sad truth is, I've spent a lot of my life waiting behind people. I should be used to it by now, but I refuse to give up. I still believe in people, and I believe that one day people will walk with purpose again. That's all it is. It's a motivation issue. People need motivation to move faster. So you know what? Here you go. Here's your motivation. Everywhere you go from now on, I want you to pretend that I'm right behind you, breathing on the back of your neck. That's pretty creepy. Now the only way to get this creep to stop breathing on your neck is for you to walk faster. Fear is a great motivator, so from now on I want you to pretend that whenever you're walking, your worst nightmare is right behind you. Even if that nightmare is little old me. And aside from a nervous condition and night terrors, you'll be a better person for it. Thanks for watching. See how quickly I got off screen? Normal people do this. I do this. One step. Learn from me. Maybe Facebook is just a way to show you how stupid and terrible your friends are, so you're forced to go out and make better friends. That's a great social network. But I guess the moral of the story here is that I hate my friends. And when I say friends, I mean my friends. I don't hate my friends, I hate my friends. And friends only exist on Facebook. Therefore, I hate Facebook. If you have any friends you want to tell on, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Twitter, like my Instagram, circle me on Google+, swipe me right on Tinder, get me a job on